PC Crash 10.1 has several new and improved features for the manipulation of point clouds. Let's take a look at these new features. With our PC Crash window open, we first import a point cloud. This can be easily done by dragging and dropping the .xyz point cloud files into PC Crash. Here we see that new for PC Crash 10.1, a window pops up to show the progress of the point cloud import process. Here we see the PC Crash first reading all the points in the point cloud. And once it has finished reading through the points, it will then sort through the points. And here we have our loaded point cloud. The first new feature that I'll be demonstrating is the point cloud filtering tool. The filtering tool is useful if you have a very large and detailed 3D scan. You want to reduce its size and resolution so that it can be more easily manipulated within PC Crash. So first we'll be selecting the point cloud. Next we'll be selecting the area in which we want to reduce or filter our point cloud. In this example, I will be filtering the entire point cloud, so I will be using the Select All tool. Next, I will go into the Filter Points tool, and a new window will pop open. This window defines the minimum distance in the X, Y, and Z directions two points are from each other. So for this example, will be setting a distance of 10 centimeters for each of these points. We hit OK to let PC Crash filter. Next, we have an option to create a new layer to save our filtered points. So we'll hit New, give our new layer a name, and hit OK. Now we see in our layers menu here, we have two separate layers, one with our original full-size scan and one with our filtered 10 centimeter scan. So here is the original scan, and here is the filtered scan. We can see that the filtered scan is much more sparse, and the distance between them should be 10 centimeters. As we can see here. So original scan, filter scan. The next tool that I'll be demonstrating is the polygon selection tool for point clouds. In previous versions of PC Crash, point clouds can only be selected using the rectangular selection tool, which made selecting around corners such as this very difficult. Now new in PC Crash, if we select the point cloud, we have the new Select with Polygon tool. Using this tool, we can create complex geometry to mold around our scan. So here we can go down the road, around this corner, across the street, across this road here, and up around this corner. And once we are finished selecting, we right-click to finish. Now we see our selected area highlighted in orange. Here we see, because we selected from a top-down view, we have also selected parts of the trees above the road, which we do not want. So we can use another new feature in PC Crash 10.1, the camera tool. So in this toolbar, we can change the viewpoint in our 2D window from top view, that's like we see now, to the left view, right view, front, and back. So here we see parts of the trees above the road were selected, and we do not want that. So what we can do is unselect these from our current selection. To do so, we first make sure in our DXF setting that the Use Shift to Add selection is deselected. By deselecting this checkbox, the selection process is much more similar to CAD software. So with that, if we hold the Shift key and continuing to use our polygon selection tool, we draw an area around the points that we do not want. We right click to finish, and now we see we have deselected those points. So from our top view now, we see that we have the road selected below, but the trees above are not selected. Another new tool in PC Crash 10.1 is the ability to choose the minimum and maximum polygon size in 3D road slope triangulation. So in the same menu that we were at before, the DXF setting, we have two options, min-max triangulation distance. So we can set the minimum and the maximum distance of the polygons in our 3D road slope. So in this example, we'll be setting the minimum distance to 1 meter and the maximum distance to 5. Once we have done that, we can go back to our point cloud and hit the triangulate button. When it asks us if we want to use triangulate area as flow polygons, we say yes. Delete existing polygons, yes. And now we see we have a beautiful 3D road slope. And if we take a look in our 3D view, we see the road and the trees above. Thank you for watching this video. This was PC Crash 10.1 Point Cloud Improvements.